Hello, and welcome once again to another episode of Third Action. I'm your lovely host, Jason, and these are the same three red Reavers that were here last week. In the bottom left, we have Regan Belladonna, Academy Wizard, played by Char.
That's almost as many, if not exactly as many red Reavers as appears apparently in the game ever.
Yes, true.
How rare.
So lucky, and you're all here to witness it. In the bottom middle, we have Blackjack, Vigilante Duelist, Guardian? Vigilante Guardian. There we go.
Yeah,
I am all of those things are true.
Yes, I'm the Red Reaver from Tyrant's Grasp, I've decided. I don't know what that one does, but I'm sure it's cool.
I forget what Tyrant's Grasp is as a campaign. I think it involves the Whispering Tyrant or whatever his name is.
Yes, it's the last first edition.
Is the last AP? Okay. And in the bottom right, we have Felix Milos, Human Bard, played by Alex.
Hello.
Yeah, so last time on Third Action, our group of intrepid adventurers had made, well, you had escaped the Acropolis relatively unharmed. You're all alive anyway, and all your friends were alive. But you did learn that assassins were after you, and you decided to try to track them down. Using object reading, you learned a little bit about the mysterious figures following you around, but weren't able to pursue them any further. From there, you decided to continue your quest for respect, seeking out the various Showanti tribes and doing great deeds to earn their confidence in you, so that you might gain an audience with the Sunspeaker of the Flame Tribe, the Sklarqua, I hope. And yeah, you ended up making your way north to the Lyran Qua, the Moon Tribe. I should avoid saying, I keep saying tribe and Qua like they're synonymous. They're not quite. Qua is like, I think it's like the next step above tribe. Tribe is like the local, like individual clusters of Showanti. Qua is like the category. Tribe is like the individual village, but they move around, so it's not really a village. But I'm probably going to keep accidentally saying tribe because it's just English. But forgive me. Or don't. You have to fucking forgive me. Anyway, yeah, you made your way to the House of the Moon, the ancestral spring home of the Lyran Qua. They all are supposed to return to the House of the Moon every year for some kind of ritual that they do. The problem is that the Moon Maidens who are currently here, sent ahead of the Qua to get the House of the Moon ready for the rest once they arrive, has had a little bit of an issue with a certain creature called a Red Reaver. These creatures are magical beasts. They are attracted to beautiful things, and this tall, gallant, shining white building appears to be one of those things. And it has made its way inside and claimed the building as its own personal territory. And in trying to extricate the creature from the grounds, they have unfortunately lost 7 Moon Maidens over the past few days, and were hitting a little bit of a wall until you showed up. You guys offered your assistance, at which point you spent the rest of the evening of Moon Day Guzran the 7th, doing some planning. And all that planning has happened off camera, for what that's worth. Most of it.
Yes.
So when do you guys want to enact your plan? So I'm assuming you kind of spend the rest of the day working on this plan. or like
Mhm.
talking to the Shawanti, learning things. Goes into the night. You presumably get up pretty early because you're able to go to sleep a little bit early. Let's say everything's like you are up and awake and everything by like 7 o'clock in the morning.
Sounds good. Since it doesn't sleep, it doesn't really matter when we try, or at least they don't seem to think it sleeps, and I don't see any reason to disbelieve them.
Is the
We-
building
we-
oriented such that when the doors are open, you see a sunrise or a sunset, or neither?
Neither. The building is oriented, or the map is oriented correctly. I hope. Did I do that? Yes. The building is oriented correctly. North is up on this map, so the door, the main entry door, is pointing south.
Never mind then.
And
Nice full light window.
I guess for the audience's sake, I can give them. You asked the Shawanti some questions off camera, and I can roughly answer those. Let's see. So things that the party knows is that that Red Reavers can fly, despite their little itty bitty wings. Though they're very
Oops.
clumsy at it. Here, I'll put the. Oops.
Yeah, show us that gorgeous art again.
I'll show you the beautiful Red Reaver.
Oh,
This
baby.
guy. This kind
So
of
ugly.
gorilla-like creature with like a alien head, or Chaos from Sonic, if you're familiar. It's got 6 tiny little yellow eyes, a kind of gorilla face, but with huge fangs, or like underbite fangs. Tiny little wings and big claws on hands and feet. So they can fly, just they're really clumsy at it. They can see in the dark. They don't seem to sleep. They're normally solitary creatures. They're very territorial. They are omnivores. They mostly eat fish, fruits, berries, small-sized animals. Sometimes they might go for a medium, but not normally. They usually settle near places, sources of water or places of profound beauty, both natural and man-made. They are just barely above animal level intelligence. They're not very aggressive normally, or unless they're provoked, but they are very easily provoked. They have just enough intelligence to understand that creatures are doing things around them, but not enough to not to misconstrue actions as being aggressive towards them and their territory and their stuff. They also like to collect treasure, like beautiful items, sometimes, so they might have like a hoard of beautiful items instead of a beautiful location to sleep at, or rest at, I don't know. And they're distracted by beauty in all its forms. So when they are witness to beauty, like a beautiful performance or an art piece or something, they are fascinated. And as long as they are fascinated, they are pretty much harmless. But you do have to maintain the fascination for them to stay that way. And I think that's it. Oh, you also know that it has a roar that inflicts fear, that it can attack very quickly with its claws, and if you let it hit you, it's probably going to follow up with a lot of extra strikes, and it's got a very, very powerful bite. And I think that's the bulk of it. Also, I lied about the building height last time. I said it was like 20 feet per floor. It's more like 40 feet per floor. The 2 side towers of stairs, the peaks of the towers are at 100 feet on either side. This is like a big, beautiful, like marble and stone building. The walls are pretty hefty, and they at night, as you guys are resting, or once night falls, you can see the building itself gives off like a slight glow, an ethereal glow in the moonlight. Not a super strong glow, but like everything around it, like within like 10 feet, is sort of considered dim light.
That's neat. Strange, but neat.
Um,
Is it from
all
the
right.
marble? Did they?
Oh.
If I think we'd notice and ask one of the moon maidens if they were willing to share if the marble is blessed or something, or if there's or what causes that.
they would explain that yes, clerics of Desna, who originally built this shrine, enchanted it in such a way that it reflected the moonlight. You'll notice that this architecture is very different from everything else in the area. It doesn't look like modern architecture. It doesn't even look like the Thessalonian ruins you've seen. It seems to be like a wholly different architectural style.
Moon aliens.
But in any case, it's 7 o'clock on the dot. I'm not gonna go. You've got a whole crew of people. What do you want to do? You can engage your plan whenever you feel like. The Moon Maidens and the Bone Slayers and Trinia and Shield from Flame will basically do whatever you want them to.
How did Trinia's painting turn out?
Did you ask her to do a painting?
We would have
Yeah.
asked her to take some time, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I believe she can play an instrument as backup as well, but maybe
yes,
this
she
will
can
lure
also
the
play an
creature out.
instrument. Roll for her. Her painting came out okay. She was a bit stressed last night.
No.
Oh.
How could that happen?
I guess she probably had enough time to try a few times. So I'll give her 3 attempts.
I hope she makes one like god awful painting.
Gotta get out of your system, you know?
Oh yeah, the second painting is even worse than the first. Yeah, it's quite horrendous. She doesn't even finish it. She kind of scraps it partway through.
Mhm.
And the last one. Oh. Her last one's a bit better than the first one. She tried to do like 3 different landscapes, but because it's very misty here, she ended up with they're kind of they're a bit impressionistic, I guess. They're a little bit vague in the details.
Fair. I mean, the creature may still appreciate them, but we may want to just have Felix be the primary lure, and he's kind of a secondary, or maybe a...
I think it's like a group ensemble. Like I still plan to play and do a performance check, and the painting can contribute what it can to the moment.
Fair enough.
I did find one last minute spell that I will run past you to see. I don't think anyone else knows or could use this, but apparently if you upcast telepathy to level 6, you can communicate telepathically with creatures using shared mental imagery, even if you don't share a language. So it's possible to send a mental image of a very beautiful place that you've been to before to the creature.
I'm now imagining, what if Felix like really strongly imagined the Corvosan castle, and like in the beautiful sunset in the background and all sorts of things to try and make it decide that might be where to go, and they have to deal with it.
It's like, unfortunately, it's not a wand. I don't. Oh, do I have the wand? No, the wand
it's
wouldn't be level
self-cast, isn't it?
6. Yeah, it would be
Oh.
self. So, and
Okay.
it's got a range of 30 feet.
If you would like to play with that idea, if you can, or a thought of convincing it to go someplace would be cool. But since Reagan's going to be inside, hopefully
Yeah, that's
safe
why.
there, probably won't come into play.
Yeah.
I feel like your idea is better to go with. Maybe it won't be really mad when it comes, but this is in my back pocket for like, maybe if it's not super mad, I can send it some pretty images.
It's a good idea. Keep it in mind. If a moment
Airdrop.
comes.
Yeah, airdrop beautiful photos with their location.
Exactly. Just go there instead. It's so much better.
Yeah.
We promise. Or why look at the stars when you could be amongst them and convince it to go flying up into the sky?
I've prepped that. I've prepped a translate. I've prepped invisibility. And I've prepped an emergency darkness. Though I wanted to ask, did it seem implied that it had basic dark, like normal dark vision, or did it seem implied like it can really see in the dark? It's got greater dark vision.
They didn't. They just think it can see in the dark.
All right, I'll gamble with that.
Make it work. Can we restore Trinia's spell slots?
Oh, sure.
I don't know if you can just make her sleep or something. I can't edit it
There's a
myself.
sleep button.
Probably
I
not
I'm
for
think
NPCs.
looking for it.
Yeah, NPCs don't. Oh, they have. There's like a refresh button. I'll just do that.
Oh, okay. That works.
Yes, she's reset her spells for you.
Thank you.
I'm realizing that all of your allies are set to hostile.
No.
Yes, they're mad.
Moon
Fix
Maidens
that.
have come over to being friendly to us now, so that's good. Okay. So,
Yeah, we'll set up the Trinias, the painting Trinias the proudest of, up so that when the doors are open, you can clearly see it. And I'll get out my mandolin.
Okay, she's gonna like set it up as like on her easel, her portable easel.
Yeah.
Okay.
something on display there.
I'm just gonna draw. Let's see. That would be silly.
Oh,
Okay.
before I go, I wanted to give these to you
Thank you.
and one of these to you.
Add it to my hoard.
Yeah, just in case he's hopefully will be good with just the one casting and stuff, but a backup. I passed over to Felix a potion of flying standard and a vanishing coin talisman, which I'd spend 10 megs to affix to his armor, because I believe that's where it needs to be affixed to.
Okay.
The vanishing coin allows you to cast second rank invisibility when you roll stealth for initiative.
Very cool.
And what would you like the other NPCs to do? Or like where do you want them positioned?
I think we want the Bone Slayers kind of behind me and the painting, set up as sort of a ruder welcoming party should the fascination fail.
I'd really like them to be basically just within arrow range, but not, but no closer if possible. So that may be off the map in this case, but essentially I want them to be nearby to attack if necessary, but to not be a primary target if the creature goes wild.
So
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
just going to be, I guess, just down the path, like 150 feet or so.
Yeah, and if they can maybe stay off the path, like if there's bushes nearby, they can hide in, because again, the goal is just that if the creature takes no notice of them, all the better. We don't want it,
Okay.
If it gets pissed off, we want it pissed off at Blackjack primarily and Felix secondarily, and not anybody else if possible. And hopefully it just doesn't get pissed off at all, but we'll see. We are playing with fire a bit. The Moon Maidens, so do we want to have Trinia do that group casting, or do you want to try the wall thing, Reagan?
The wall thing.
You had that wall of invisibility.
Oh god,
spell?
the invisibility curtain. Yeah, I was gonna ask if you
Yes.
wanted me to prepare invisibility curtain or not. It does
I-
take up. I would prefer if I think she did her group thing, because that does
Okay.
take up a 4th rank spot.
Then Trinia is going to go with Reagan and the Moon Maidens and Shields from Flame, and choose a side of the building, whichever one you want.
Oh, a side. I like the side.
So the east side of the building.
Yeah, like the right side.
Yeah, the right side over there. So ideally, again, staying out of sight if possible. They'll be invisible, so they can kind of hang out there, but just keeping quiet until we get the doors open and the creature is outside. We need the creature
And
outside
then we're
first.
going in.
Yes.
All right,
You
so
all
maybe we
go in
might
as a group
want
together.
to be a little closer because once you leave, wait, let's see, 30 feet. Once you leave it, you're not invisible anymore.
Sure, but if you all may be able to move as a group. Though if we enter initiative, I think it
Oh, yeah,
lasts for a
does
whole
it
round after that. So you may just all have to sprint in with that one round. I don't know how Jason would like
Does
to play
it
that.
stay?
Sorry, which spell? Invisibility sphere or
Shared invisibility is what it is now.
Shared invisibility. They remove the condition. It's just normal. Sorry, there's no special condition for combat. If a creature uses a hostile action, it ends early. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. So you all just kind of group together. You can move in as a group, and then just once you're inside, we'll get the doors closed and lock them.
I actually never thought about casting on like an object that could move. For some reason in my head, I was like, it just doesn't move. It sits there.
What shared invisibility? It's an emanation, so it's actually on you.
Oh, sick.
So it's within 30 feet of you is where all the
Okay, that's so much better than I thought this spell was.
Yes,
So,
yeah. It's meant for like exploring. Normally.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, I thought it
Imagine
was until today.
a bubble of invisibility anchored on you.
Oh my
A
God.
moving Winston shield.
Okay. I just read this. It's up to 5 willing creatures, so I'm going to keep Shields and Flame out here with us. I don't like that, but I'm...
You and up to 5, so that would cover all 6 of them.
No, well, Trini is the one casting it. So that's...
Oh, Trini is casting.
Trini
plus.
Yeah, I don't have it.
Yes. Yeah, Regan doesn't have it, so Trini is going to go in with them and cast it. We've got the painting out here, so we've already got that to hopefully entice it along with the music. The primary goal is just getting it out of the building so that we can have people inside and secure the building from inside so that it can't get back in. At that point, we're hoping it just gets frustrated and leaves. We're going to have to play by ear at that point. We'll have fighters outside to deal with things if need be, but we're just hoping it kind of fucks off.
Were you gonna cast the Ravenous portal, or did you want me to cast the Ravenous portal?
I'm happy to give it to you to cast because I feel like I'm going to be a little busy.
Yes.
That's great.
And it's sort of a way to get an extra door on our door. So here you go.
I gave you telepathy, but it's only the basic one. I think the scroll can cast, where you can just communicate with someone who knows your language, but you can have it anyway.
Hey.
you
And
wanna
we'll
talk
also
with
try the
me.
translate trick, if that works.
Yes.
So sometime within an hour, hopefully like in the half hour, 20 minutes leading up to this, Blackjack is going to pull out the notes he got from Hokram, and we'll look at them as Regan casts translate on him. Are you heightening it to 3rd?
It is, yeah. It should
Perfect.
be a 3rd slot.
So that means that Tully can now read and hear and understand and speak Jotun, as that was the language that these writings were in.
Good hack.
You provided all the pieces, baby.
We thought about it for 5 seconds.
Hey, sometimes we read the rules and we can use them to our advantage.
Like, wait a minute. I just upcasted.
Where do you want the painting exactly? I just put it here arbitrarily, but
Maybe further back a bit. What do you? Where do you want it, Alex?
Honestly, I am. Let's go back maybe 10 feet, and we'll be good there.
like there.
Yeah, like there.
Okay. So this is. It's on a. Oh, that's a blast radius.
The painting explodes. They were explosive
Oh
runes the
my
whole time.
God.
Yeah, so it's about like 35 feet away from the doorway, propped up on a tripod here, or whatever you call those canvas things.
Easel. Yeah.
Easel. There we go. Words. It's hard to think of words while you're GMing. At least for me.
Mhm.
Okay. Does Shields from Flame have any invisibility? Or yeah, what are Shields from Flame and Blackjack doing?
Let me see. Do I have another invisibility potion? Because I will pass that along to Shields from Flame if I do. I do not. Does somebody have a way to cast invisibility on Shields from Flame? Do you have something like that, Felix? Or
I have a number of ways to do that, including a wand of invisibility.
if you would do that, like
Scroll of
as
invisibility.
we're getting everything in motion, we'll have to have you cast that on her and then cast on yourself, or I guess you can do it in the either order. Blackjack's got his own invisibility, so he's fine. He's got a couple options there.
Yeah, and I thought you said the coin when I roll initiative stealth.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. It
Yeah.
does have to be initiative, so that's where I don't know if we're going to start with initiative or not, but if we do, you'll have that
Yes, we will.
as a tool. There you go.
I will use a scroll of invisibility I have in my pocket to make. I give Shields from Flame some invisibility.
Great.
Yeah, once you're all ready, then. This is just regular invisibility, like second level.
It's rank 2.
Okay.
That's the one.
That one.
Invisibility. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Shields is invisible. And then you guys are going to go ahead and roll initiative. You can roll stealth or perception, depending on where you're at. Generally, I want perception or stealth from everyone. If you're trying to be sneaky. And I'm just rolling for the other people around while you're doing that.
Drink my flying
Oh.
potion.
I just literally rolled stealth. Alright, you could go in here and do it.
Debating whether I
Yeah,
want to
you
use
can-
the hero point to make
Yeah, I'm
this
gonna
big.
get out of here. Alright. Wee.
And remember, allies, Trinia and Shields don't have their own initiative. At the end of the round, if nobody has commanded them, they can use one or two actions, depending on what I feel like. Okay. Roll the Bone Slayers. And I will
Oh, where's my
hide the Red Reaver.
my
Roll
wand?
his initiative. What did Blackjack already roll?
Not yet.
Not yet,
Blackjack is going to use a hero point to activate his cloak.
All right.
And
Hero
in doing so,
point.
he will gain the Become Shadow mythic feat that will allow him to use mythic proficiency when rolling a stealth initiative check, and also becomes concealed automatically.
All right.
Now, I don't know how to do that, but we're going to find out. I think I just add plus 10 to the roll. Isn't that basically mythic proficiency? Is it just is like 10 above what you're currently at?
Oh, yeah, is that it? I forget.
I'm going to go look it up real quick. Oh,
I think it's
it changes your proficiency bonus to 10 plus your level.
2 plus 10. Yeah.
Okay.
So whatever
Okay.
your proficiency bonus is, subtract 10 from that and add that. You
Alright.
have a trained of plus 13, so minus 2 is 11, plus 10 is 20.
So
Something like that.
add 4 basically to get the mythic proficiency.
No, it's more than that, right? You're only trained in stealth?
Yeah, if I'm trained. Oh, wait. So if I'm
You add
trained,
8.
the trained is
Add 8.
I
Trained
add
is
8.
2,
Okay,
right?
thank you. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. We'll just call it untyped.
Trained is level plus 2.
All right. So It sat on that 20, but I'll take the 14 for a total of 43.
Okay. That has everyone rolled. Blackjack's a 43. Reagan's a 32. The Bone Slayers are all going to go on Hargov's turn. Mr. Tolcairn is at 25. The Moon Maidens are at 24, and Felix is at 22. And because you're all sort of later, you can delay as needed. But we'll go ahead and start with that. Now I put on the cool music. All right.
Exciting. Okay.
Blackjack,
So-
you are up first.
One quick clarification question regarding the orders to Trinia and Shields from Flame. We previously established a plan. Does this first round need to be like ordering them to follow the plan, or are they going to do that for like the first round or until we get through the elements of the plan that we've already previously discussed?
They would at the end of the round follow whatever your original plan was.
Okay. Because the end of the round would be Trinia would be casting the shared invisibility to hit everybody in here. So that would be the her part of this plan would be the next her next thing to do.
Oh, is Trinia not casting until she could cast right before
she
combat
could
starts.
pre-cast it. So you're
Yeah.
right. You're right. So she would have already had it cast, and that's fine. Then she would know that we were waiting for the Red Reaver to get out. Anyway, first action is going to be to use the Greater Invisibility rune on his armor. He'll just run a hand along the runes and activate them, and as he does, they start to turn invisible, and it spreads to cover the rest of him as he gains a second level invisibility.
Oh my god,
Okay.
that's such a huge emanation.
Yes, I've put the 30-foot
30-foot
invisibility
dang.
for Trinia.
I was wrong to think the spell was stupid. I was misreading it for like an entire
Oh no,
year.
it's a really good
Yeah.
spell.
No, I was like,
the-
I passed over this like 6 times and I shouldn't have.
It used to be invisibility sphere, which had a limitation of once combat started, it was useless basically.
I see.
But they made it better.
Yes, they did. All right. So second action will be to just step towards the door, and third action will be to push the doors open, or pull them open in this case.
I need to stop putting the stupid sound effects on these doors.
I love them though. They come through fine for us. They're just super loud for you.
Yes,
hear
I
it.
don't know how to fix that. I keep adjusting the sound volume. It's like I have Foundry set as low as it can possibly be, and it's still extremely loud in my ears.
Is it coming
Okay,
through on
yeah.
the camera instead?
No, it's still coming through the headphones, and I've got it muted on stream, so me even commenting on it doesn't.
It's just bugging you.
It's just bugging me specifically. Okay. Yeah, you open the doors, and you see the Red Reaver there. As the door, are you opening it kind of like a bit more fully? You're muted, I think.
Leave myself muted. I'm opening the doors fully to let the sunshine in.
Then yeah, as the door opens fully, the Red Reaver, who was looking up at the starry sky mural, mosaic mural on the ceiling, it would then turn its gazes, its many eyes, towards the door.
I made a mistake. I forgot to do a thing. It's okay. Everything's fine.
It's alright. I'll forget stuff too.
Well,
I'm not
great.
sure.
The mistake was we were going to do haste, and that didn't happen. So
That was action 1, I guess. Anything else?
Oh, no, that would have been action. That would have been all 3 actions. 1 to activate the rune, 2 to step toward the door, and 3 to open the door.
I see.
That's why I said like the mistake was I would have also done the potion to help me move away, but I forgot to do that beforehand. That's my bad.
I
Too
see.
late.
Okay.
Moving on.
Well, now is the Red Reaver's turn at whatever initiative this is. I can't see it anymore. It's like
33.
somewhere, but I think it's 33 or 34. Yeah.
Yeah, 3-3.
Okay. The Red Reaver, looking at the door, kind of cocks its head slightly. And
thinking?
It will. It looks. It maybe kind of sniffs at the air a little bit, and then it kind of like maybe crouches down ever so slightly. Reagan.
So we're waiting for it to come out. So I will continue waiting for it to come out.
Okay.
And I have the for reference, actually. Now these are two things.
Oh yeah.
Skull of Ravenous Port in one hand, my staff in the other, and Majenko has flown prior to over there to be safe outside.
Oh,
Not coming in.
So Majenko is like up on the tower looking down
Yeah.
over everything. Okay.
Just chilling, and that's it.
So you're just waiting. The Bone Slayers are crouched in the bushes 150 feet away. They are also just waiting. And the Moon Maidens, I suppose, are also waiting.
Everyone wait.
Felix.
Time for the performance. So with the painting revealed, Felix pull out his mandolin and give it a strum. And I'd like to use
Play your
a
heart
hero.
out.
Yep, play my heart out. And I'd like to use a hero point and keep the nicer result.
Okay, go for it.
Use it and keep the
You
worst.
actually one sec. You don't actually have to roll this one secret. So I'll show you the result, and you can choose whether or not to do anything.
I'm cool
about
with a
it.
40. No, I'm cool
Oh,
with
shit.
yeah, 40's a good number.
No, it is.
That does sound like a good number to me.
I'm gonna stick with that 40.
Okay. Yeah, on a 15, you got a 40, which is a 41 with the painting. As far as
Yay!
the aid goes.
The beauty.
Yeah,
We'll
what
take
kind of song are you playing?
Could have gone like something traditional in Verizian, a song that sort of like starts simple and then grows and expands. The idea being like kind of draw the creature into this moment.
Okay. As you play, those who can see the Red Reaver, the Red Reaver sniffs again and cocks its head. I don't know what gender this thing is. And it appears to be fascinated.
Oh, it
Seems
loves the music.
entranced by the music. Its posture relaxes as well. It looks like maybe it was about to ready an action, but now it seems distracted by whatever it was thinking. But it's not its turn, so it can't really do anything more than that. Okay, that was your performance. Anything else?
But play my heart out. I am waiting for it to emerge like everybody else.
All right. Top of the round, Black Jack.
Whew, did not come for me. Thank goodness. Okay. Blackjack is going to stealth back around to the side here, into the bushes a bit. And if he knew Shields from Flame was there when she went invisible, he would kind of reach out a hand and try and pull her back with him. So at the end of the round, I would ask her to step back away from the doorway a little bit. And then we will grab at our belt to where our potions of quickness are and pop it out and chug it. We'll just do that now.
All right.
And that will be our 3 actions.
Yeah, I guess at the start of the round, you also, would have backed up a bit. Or sorry, at the end of the round. Okay. You sip your potion of quickness. You feel your heart rate increase by 1/3.
Woo.
Let's see. The Red Reaver hears the beautiful song, and let's see. It kind of plods over towards the door, kind of walking forward on its like hind legs and knuckles, and it descends the steps and stops a moment to kind of eye this painting, and it seems intrigued. It seems confused a bit. Yeah, it's moving slow enough that I think that's probably its whole turn. Reagan.
I can't get around it, so I'm gonna wait.
Okay.
I imagine they all have like hands on each other to make sure that they're all contained.
Yes.
Or like all together, and just
We're all holding
Reagan's
hands.
Yep. Reagan's like hold.
Hold. All the ladies are holding their hands, waiting to go
All
inside.
right.
Where we're gonna gossip.
Oh, true. That is like a bundle of ladies. Yes.
Yes.
A bundle of ladies.
We're efficient.
Reagan,
Pathfinder
Trinia, and the 4 Moon Maidens.
Yes.
All right, Felix, your turn.
I'm gonna keep that performance going.
Okay,
Now I know.
You don't have to re-roll as long as you're spending an action to sustain. You can just keep it going.
Spend an action to sustain that. And yeah, my job is to remain here. I might take a 5-foot step back.
Yeah.
Quiet one.
You're welcome to lure it away if you feel comfortable doing so. The goal is to get it out, whatever that takes.
My God, you should pick up the painting so it just looks like floating painting and be like, "Woo." But I guess you couldn't play at the
It's-
same time.
It's
That might be
so
difficult
beautiful.
to play.
We should have strapped
Yeah.
it to his back. Oh my God, we're stupid.
Oh
All right,
my
it's
God.
fine.
We spent
No,
so much
that would've
planning
been
this. We never
amazing.
thought to attach the paint to his back.
Reagan's
even
having this
pass-
realization.
Oh, we could have put it on his back. That would have been so funny. He would have been walking around with it.
Just walking
All
down
right.
the road
Works.
with a red
Funny.
Reaver in tow.
Good luck.
Trinia's just holding. Actually, Trinia would probably start to sneak forward a little bit
Yeah, we're
just
also.
to move the invisibility.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, she could probably go one more.
Oh yeah, they're still there.
Okay, so she's just gonna kind of sneak forward a bit towards this like broken statue in front of the door. She's 15 feet away, and she's scared, but she's all right. Blackjack, you're muted.
Oh, you're muted.
I keep muting myself so you can't hear the gum chewing. We're gonna hold here, I think. I will delay until after Reagan and see where things are at that point.
Okay. Move you to after Reagan. Okay. The Reaver. It will cautiously step forward. Seems a bit confused. It's to the left, it's to the right. Approaches the painting.
Has it ever seen a painting make music before? I think not. How many beautiful things do you know like that?
It kind of waits and listens there for a moment, and then turns to look in Felix's direction,
Mm-hmm.
Likes the music.
and starts to kind of slowly plod towards you.
Friend.
Reagan.
All right, we're gonna slowly sneak. So sneak is like half speed.
Yeah, half speed.
All right, so okay.
And I'm just gonna move the Moon Maidens with you.
One. All right, 1, 2. All right, this is next to the door for me, and they can kind of come because I'm
Yeah.
gonna cast a spell on this. Cool.
they're probably
How
not going to be
long
able to
is
get
this?
all the way out of the door, but they do come around here. Okay. Blackjack.
Okay.
You kind of
I'm
hear
here.
the silent whooshing of, you hear like the footsteps of the others making their way up the entry stairs.
Okay. I don't know if I don't think Blackjack would know that Trini is not in there with them. If they all went in, I don't know that he would know that she hadn't gotten in yet.
Yes,
So I
you're not
think he's gonna go-
sure, unless you're counting footsteps.
Can I make a perception check to see how well I count footsteps?
Sure.
I'm just gonna do it public since this is just more for my own benefit. 33 seems pretty good. You think I would have counted those?
Yeah, and
I think-
in fact, you thinking about it, you remember that Trinia is wearing leather boots, and none of the others are wearing the same material for their feet. So you're just waiting for the leather boot sound on the stairs.
Okay. Then I'm going to delay until after I hear those, which I think would be the end of the round, basically.
Okay.
But my plan is, or if you prefer, I can maybe I ready in action. I'll move into position and ready in action so that when I hear Trinia go past, I'm going to close the doors.
Okay. Yep.
I think that's better than me just delaying again. So we'll stealth up towards the doors, but we'll stay right in the doorway and then just be prepared once she passes to close them in.
Okay. Did you want? Is Shields from Flame supposed to stay inside or outside?
Outside for now.
Let's see. The
That's right.
the Bone Slayers are all chilling. They're watching, waiting for anything to go wrong. The Moon Maiden's already moved with you. Felix.
I'm going to sustain my performance for 1.
Okay.
And then you can scroll back if you want to prove this. I quaffed a fly potion before all this started. So
Yes.
back 2, up 1, back 2, up 1.
Stair step out of here.
Yep.
This invisible
We're just gonna
bird.
slowly fade
Ascend.
ascend into the sky with this beautiful music.
Oh god, it's gonna follow you at this rate. Oh no.
Oh my god, it's little wings.
Trinia,
It
hearing
loves
the
you.
whoosh of footsteps around her, is going to 5. She can kind of feel there's a bundle of people up here, so she's gonna stop.
Oh no, you can see
And-
the other people.
Oh,
in
you
your-
can? Okay.
Yeah.
In which case, yeah, maybe she'd go around. That makes sense. I feel like I do that at some point. She'll go around the corner.
Yep, cool. That's even easier.
Blackjack, you're using your ready to action.
Yes, and I will quickly shut those doors, which should be loud enough that Regan knows it's time, though she can also see the doors closing. so that's
Like
fine.
I can see them. But you don't know
Everything's
where I
invisible,
am.
okay?
Yeah,
I
you
don't
don't
know
know
how
where I
invisibility
am.
works. Magic is so
Yeah.
weird to me.
Okay.
I'm like, oh, the doors just closed by themselves. That's cool.
Top of the round, the Reaver, listening to the music, hearing it drift away, will start walking in that direction to be
Oh,
closer
that's
to it,
music. Oh.
and continues to listen. Reagan.
Right, I guess we got some ravenous portals. This is this you can designate how up to 10 creatures of my choice. Can you dismiss this?
If it says it has a dismissal action, then
see.
yes. Otherwise, no.
I can't dismiss this. It's only an hour of ravenous portal. How many people? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think it's enough to designate everyone as a friend.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9 for Felix, and you're just leaving out the the Bone Buddies, the Bone Slayers.
Yeah, Bone Slayers. Yes.
Oh, the Bone Slayers.
The Bone Buddies.
Yeah, we can just tell them like
That
you can't.
doesn't sound great.
You can't go to the store without someone's help.
We won't be able to get in for an hour anyway because it just stays. So
It locks
Like,
it.
it
Well, you
locks
can
and the
tell
door
it's
is a
unlocked.
mimic. It's not a door anymore. It's a mimic.
Oh, it's not a door. It's just a mimic.
Yeah, it literally
All right,
makes it so that
mimic-
it's not a door,
mimic
which is can't be opened or etc.
All right, so the door is now a mimic.
Yeah, you. Okay, so you pull out this
Hi,
scroll
Did you lock it first,
and
or are you mimicking it first?
Oh, I was mimicking it.
That's why I'm
Fuck,
catching
I
first.
forgot the order.
You can't
Give
lock
me-
the door when it's no longer a door.
Yeah,
It's a
that's right. We
mimic.
did talk about that. This is my bad. Let me.
We
I
caught
don't
it. We caught
so
it.
much
We're good.
stuff. All right. Let me.
Everything's fine.
How long does the lock take? Just real quick. Where?
to cast.
I think
Yeah,
it's a
because this
2 action.
kind of matters.
The
by
lock
act-
is a 2-action
All right,
spell.
check it. Yeah, so Reagan almost casts a spell, thinks about it for a minute, does one action to take a wand out of her sleeve. She like tucks the thing under, takes the wand out, and whoop. So I might not be able to do Ravenous Portal next turn because I'll have to one action
You could just drop it.
make the scroll.
and
Yeah,
that's
either
a
way,
free
I
action.
have to have one action, so it might take 2 to get it, but it doesn't seem like
Well, you
a
could
huge
swap
deal.
your. You can use one action to swap your staff for the wand.
Is my staff on the ground now?
No, it's
Only
just like
if
on
you
your
drop
back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that works.
Yeah, you can use an interact action to
Rum.
swap. So as long as the
Okay.
item's on you, you could just swap it for the staff. Yeah.
Okay, so we're passing along.
So you've
And
got
then-
Ravenous Portal in one hand and the
Lock,
Wand of Lock in the other,
and we lock.
and you're casting Lock on the
Okay.
door.
We tap it. Yeah. Where the heck is it? I
It
just had it.
locks.
I heard it.
Blackjack,
Oh,
you
fuck.
hear some kind of weird mechanism in the marble door.
That sounds like success to me. Blackjack is going to start sneaking around to the side of the building and is hoping that Felix is getting away. As he goes, he will just whisper to Shields from Flame. Actually, he has a ring of message. He will activate that for one action to send message to Shield from Flame to tell her to come along to the west side of the building as well. And we're going to go.
And I'll just count that as like you can command through message. So
Sure. Sounds good. So we will just take our movement to get around here and just observe the creature as it's staring at a blank spot in the sky, having decided the painting is not worth its time.
All right.
And we hope Felix can get away.
Great.
Okay, the Bone Slayers are still waiting. It seems
we
like the
haven't
plan
broken
is working.
bad yet.
If everything goes
do-
well, they need to do nothing. That's our hope.
Do the Moon Maidens need to do anything? They're just
Are we going up to the second floor after this is cast? Should I tell them?
I can.
Probably just
I-
like go towards the stairs just in case, because I'm gonna use the portal on this and then probably do my best to get out of the way in case it tries to come back in. Because I don't. If this thing does get in here, I'm fucked. So,
yeah, if that's the plan,
trying our
then
best,
they
yeah.
will make their way over towards the stairs on the east side. So this room again is a large kind of open space. The walls are all kind of shimmering ever so slightly of white marble. There's like little sparkles like stars all over the walls. And then the ceiling above is this black starry night mosaic. The ground is a depiction of the sun and moon, and along the back wall is actually a large star knife, like a super oversized star knife that is has some smaller blades attached to it that look kind of like clock hands. But it is, unlike a clockwork clock, it seems to be still. It's not moving.
Interesting.
Okay, Felix.
I'm going to sustain my performance for the final round, so kind of have it trail off. But I am going to fly my full speed straight up. That is 40 feet per turn, so I end up 80 feet in the air.
Okay.
Action.
I hate to say, if you're going directly up, does it have your
yes.
speed, like difficult terrain? Okay.
Yes, it does.
Which is
so-
still decently up and hopefully is
still go
out
up.
of range. But
I don't know how up that is then.
Your fly speed is 40.
40 feet, yes.
Okay, so
Oh,
that
damn.
would be 20 for each action, so 40 feet total. And you were already 10
So
feet
you'd be
up,
up at
so that's
50.
50 feet.
Pretty high.
that's pretty good. Good start.
Don't fall.
If you keep going up, you could just land on the roof and we can try and let you in through the ceiling.
Ooh, yeah.
You have the door knocker.
No,
Maybe you can go through the glass.
I have. My plan is to get
You-
is to fly to the roof.
Yay!
You knew it was up. You had a plan
Yeah.
already. Okay.
The roof plan.
The roof is safety.
Okay. The song is continuing to go, so the Reaver has looks up as the sound moves up, and will start to flap its tiny little wings,
It's like a hummingbird.
and it will go 15 feet up in the air.
Aw. It's
Its
doing
little
its
wings
best.
flap furiously, and it kind of clumsily lifts up, teeters a bit, and then slowly rises as it chases after the sound.
It loves the sound.
Reagan.
All right, I did accidentally hit use last time, but Ravenous Portal, designate everybody as a friend except the Red Reaver, not that one, and then that's
Alright,
my
Trinia.
entire turn because
Okay.
it's 3.
And Trinia moves a little bit,
Oop.
repositioning ever so slightly.
Oh, I can
just to
click
give people
Majenko.
maximum visibility range. Which I can do like that. Okay. Blackjack. Where are you? Around the side of the building. You see
We are
the Red
secrets.
Reaver comically start to fly.
I'm going to use one action to suppress my laugh at the way this thing looks, just to try and keep quiet. But I think we're actually going to just stay here and wait and observe to see what it does next. Because hopefully it decides to fuck off. But I can't even see Felix, so I don't know. I'm assuming it's still following the music. I can hear it, so I've got that to go off of. But I'm assuming that he's going to get away, and we'll need
Okay.
somebody to tell me if he doesn't.
Bone Slayers are waiting. Mood Maidens are waiting. Felix.
So telepathy.
I'm
is-
not sustaining the song anymore. We are instead flying. My destination is the roof on the top of the building, but that means I need to go another 50 feet up. With difficult terrain, I make it 60 feet up in the air if I'm flying straight up, which I do.
All right. That puts you at 110,
So
50. All right. Yeah, you just keep going straight up. The Red Reaver is no longer fascinated as the music has stopped, and it's looking around confused, like it's just come out of a daze. It's going to spend an
Yeah.
action seeking. And then it continues to fly. It turns and looks back up and seems to just kind of fly up further. So it flies up 10 feet, or it is now at 25 feet. Does not appear to be particularly fast.
That's good.
Reagan.
Floating around. It's me. Reagan, I take my have a free hand again, take my staff back out, and I will go towards the stairs. I will. It's 2 actions because I still want to be able to peek around, and I'm gonna usher the others to kind of go up the stairs after me because I'm kind of gonna stand here just in case it does.
You don't know what's
Wait,
going on. You're fine. It's all
Yeah,
good.
Yep.
I have no idea what's happening. So
Okay, so yeah, the gang will
Mhm.
kind of move up the stairs then. I guess they'll stay in front of you. Trinity will stay beside you. And some visibility along with you. Okay. Black
Right,
Jack.
thank goodness.
like, was there
Just
something I
watching
was
it send.
forgetting to do?
And Blackjack is thinking through the plan in his head. He's like, okay, so if it's going up, and they're going upstairs, and there's a glass dome on it, are they going to be seen?
Oh,
Oh boy.
see, I
Oh boy.
didn't plan on.
I
going all the way up
didn't.
luckily, but
I mean, but
Yeah,
I
you don't know
I'm
that.
just. This is like.
you're like,
this is the
oh, they're
thought
safe.
process.
Yeah.
They should be safe upstairs, and then it's like, oh well, if it can
Yeah.
fly and it's going to keep ascending, is it going to look inside? Is it going to see them and try and break through the glass?
Will it break
Oh,
beautiful
jeez.
glass?
I mean, it might. I don't know.
It just falls.
I think he's going to. He'll take an action to whisper to Shield from Flame to wait here, to just hold in place and keep an eye out for where it goes. And then he's going to grab the potion of flying that he's got on the backside of his belt, uncork that and down that, so he has flight as well.
That one's fine.
And then he will spend his quickened action to ascend, which will be 35, so 15 feet up. And he's going to start trying to catch up to the mess that might be happening up above.
Okay.
It's going great.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Felix.
I have gotten more than enough height. I am now going to traverse towards the roof.
Okay.
That's 40. That's another 40. Am I actually tall
Yeah.
enough to clear the roof, or do I still need to ascend
Yes,
some?
you're high enough that you can clear the roof.
Can I now see down into the domed area?
Yeah. Let me
Big
move
no.
you. You're above all this, but you can see there's like a big glass dome here in the center. There's a big glass dome here in the center of the roof. Inside, you can see an orrery, like a big glowing model of the moon and all of the other planets of the solar system around it. And there are a number of large benches down below, as well as etchings of the various moon phases of the floor.
Okay. Since I already burned 2 actions, my idea for entrance needs 2 actions, so I'm going to spend my third action just traversing to the rear side of the building. So I'm on the front now. I'm going to get to the rear side
Okay,
and
so you
be
were
there 110 feet in the air.
Yeah, you were like here relative to the roof, so another 40 feet. 40 would be like there.
It's good.
The here I'll draw a circle. The glass dome is kind of like there.
Understood.
It's blue. Okay. The rest of it is like solid, like marble.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're flying around the kind of east side of the dome. Cool. Top of the round. The Reaver is going to continue to listen, look around.
Oof.
It's perception.
And it's going to continue flying up. 40 feet. All right, it's now 40 feet in the air. Reagan.
Regan. Okay. I do have a question of familiar stuff. Like, Jaco's here observing, but I can't observe him. Can he still, like, somewhat act in benign ways independent from me? Like, notice something and be like, I should go try and alert and go up? Or will he just sit there and blink one eye after the other because I can't control him?
I mean, he is independent. What would you have told him?
So
Or
I was
nothing
mainly
in
keeping
particular.
him out there to watch. The goal is to have him out there, and if things got like messy, just somehow let me know. But then I realized that would be weird because he couldn't let me know through a locked door. So he's just kind of
Okay.
sitting there.
Yeah, I mean, he might fret or worry. If he had a way to contact you, he might try.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
But
not just going
for
to sit
now,
there
he's
and
just
watch
chilling.
you die. But yes.
Okay. But he's just like, oh, but I can't get through the door because I know you're gonna lock it. Does he know about the clear dome on top? Or is that
Yeah,
something
he can
Felix
see it.
just discovered? Okay, so I think he would attempt to make his way up to the dome to see if he could see me through the dome. And that would be a little action.
Sure.
Where I'm
He
not
was
up
already
there
kind of like
anyway.
up on the roof, so he'll fly over a little bit towards the dome. Quietly. And is that it? Or are you
Yeah,
moving
that's
upstairs?
all he would do. I would stay here, but ask if they would move up the stairs to see what's up there.
So yeah, you ask the others to go upstairs. Cool.
Yeah.
They'll do that on their turn. Anything else? It's a second action. If you want.
She's honestly just like waiting to see if anything happens because she's still invisible and just on the stairs.
All right, Blackjack.
Okie 4 actions. Just gonna keep flying straight up. It's 30, 60 feet up, so that brings me to 75. We are
Alright.
trying to get to the roof, hopefully before this thing does, just in case.
Okay, the Bone Slayers don't have anything particular to do. The Moon Maidens will spend all 3 of their actions climbing the stairs. Get to like here-ish. Sorry. There. Yeah, they'll get up to the top of the stairs. Felix, where are you? You're there. Hello, Felix.
There I am. I use translocate to pop myself inside of the dome.
That's easy.
120 feet. Do you just pop yourself in like to the floor, or
Yeah, like down to like walking level, so I can spend
Okay.
my last action clearing the visible area of the dome and getting underneath the marble.
okay? So yeah, you drop down. You're now like plus 50 feet. Whatever. I'm gonna zero this out. Okay. Yeah, you teleport through the dome and reappear. Well, physically manifest yourself since you're still invisible down below somewhere.
Yep.
Just below the floating moon.
Flying mechanics are complicated for me too. I'm happy to be done with that.
Anything else here?
No, that was 3 actions. 2 to pop in there, and then
Oh, okay.
my remainder get out from the visible area and get back under the marble half of the.
Okay, and you can just see the Moon Maidens coming up the stairs.
Can you?
Can I? Because we're all invisible. We all can't see. each other.
They're not invisible anymore because they've
Okay.
run out of Trinia's sphere.
Thank you for preventing
Yeah,
this
I wasn't-
comedy of errors.
I wasn't sure how far the sphere would go. As far as the sphere.
I have a minor correction to make for myself. Apparently my fly speed is 40 from the potion, so I actually would have been closer to 100 feet up at this point.
Okay, that's fine.
No other change.
Go for it. Red Reaver. It
Searching.
continues sniffing about. 40 feet in the air here. But seems to have lost sight of... Well, lost, not sight, but lost track of where did that sound go. And it will then kind of drop down to the ground. How does fall damage work?
Half of the fallen or the total damage, I believe, or the
Okay.
total distance traveled.
So it'll just take 20 damage as
Oh,
it
it just
lands. It just drops.
It does not care.
It doesn't land prone, but it just like lands with a hard thud and like creates an impact crater in the dirt around it.
Beautiful,
Um,
graceful creature.
And it seems a bit confused at the moment, but that's its turn. Reagan.
Nothing's happening here. She kind of like looks up the stairs and is like, what's up there? Can they hear me from here? Is it too far?
Certainly if you're whispering, it's too far.
Right. She does that, waits a minute, kind of blinks, and then goes, all right, let's go up, and starts sneaking kind of slowly upwards.
Okay. If you're sneaking slowly, then at your whole turn, you would get like halfway up the stairs.
How far are these stairs?
Well,
They gotta
I
go
didn't
40
count
feet up.
the amount. They got to go 40 feet up, and it's kind of difficult to bring going upward. Sure, whatever. I don't care
Oh my god.
No, I care.
Yeah, you can care. I was just curious how I didn't realize they were so long. Pretty long stairs.
Yeah, we'll say you're kind of behind. I just didn't do an exact math of the stairs. So.
Okay. that's
Yeah, you end up a little bit behind. You can see the Moon Maidens have become visible, though it's very dark in
yeah.
here. It's actually you can still see them because it is like dim. I didn't make this as dim as I could have, or
It's a
as like
sliver of
it's-
light.
yeah, it's slightly brighter than what it looks like here for the chat, but
Alright.
you can make out their silhouettes there at the top of the stairs. Blackjack.
Okay. We're going to see that it's dropped down, and we're going to be a little confused by that. Not sure if it's decided that Felix is no longer interesting, or if Felix has gone to the ground.
Well, you no longer hear Felix's song.
Right. But it seemed to continue to be flying up, and while I know the plan was for him to get up and away, I don't think we discussed him going inside at all. So, probably wouldn't have fallen down. Or if he would have, I feel like there would have been more of a reaction overall. I think Mayhem is going to go ahead and fly towards the Bone Slayers. So they're 150 feet south of the door, I think we said.
Yes, yeah.
So my current fly speed is 40, 80, 120, 160. I don't know if I can get there or not. If I'm flying straight towards them, my goal is to just kind of be hovering overhead of them.
Yeah, if you're flying straight towards them, yeah, you could fly down and just overhead.
Okay. And
like 10 feet or something.
That's fine, and that'll be my action. But my next turn, I'm going to send messages to them to try and get them away from the Reaver further, if it and just try and direct traffic if I can.
Okay. Even though it looks like the Red Reaver is like right here next to them, I think the Reaver is real distance from the building, and they are another like 100 feet out.
Yeah, I just don't know where
they're
it's going to go. So since they're visible, I want to be on hand to be like, it's coming this way. I need you to scatter away from here and just try and hide, that sort of thing.
Okay. For their part,
that'll be
they
next
are.
turn.
Yeah. They're kneeling in the bushes, waiting, watching. They've got their arrows drawn. Maidens. They look around a bit in the upper floor. It's clear. I half thought maybe another Reaver was here. Mava, let Regan know. Yes, ma'am. And one of the Moon Maidens turns and starts to run down the stairs and bumps into
Oh yeah.
Regan.
Invisible.
Hello.
Regan, is that you?
Yes. Hello. How are things up there?
No signs of any danger. Coast is clear.
Okay. That's good. Is there any... Yeah, I guess, well, that's good. So now we're just waiting.
All right. Felix.
I'm being attacked by a different majestic creature. Give me a...
Oh! Maybe.
I'm gonna drop my invisibility at this stage and
Okay.
become visible, which I'm sure is a shock to the Moon Maidens.
They startle briefly, but realizing it's you, they calm.
And I'll dig into my bag and find my wand of sending and send Blackjack a message. I have made it inside safely.
Oh, good. All right. Okay, stay there. I've still got eyes on it. Will be the response you get.
Cool. And those are all my actions.
Let's see. Reaver. It's looking around. Kind of walks around the side of the building here. Sorry, chat can't see. It has walked to the west, about 40 feet. It's gonna start walking over to the east.
That was a really pretty song. It's yearning.
It's looking around. It's very confused. Regan.
Oh.
Well,
Well,
the painting is a gift.
I was hoping, but apparently it doesn't think it's beautiful enough. Let's not tell Trini that. It was fine. It was beautiful. She did great work.
Painting did all the work.
Because I heard Felix.
Yes, as you reach the top of the stairs, you see Felix there. He's just
Felix.
pulled out a scroll and burned it.
Yeah.
A wand.
Good.
Thank you.
Good.
Oh, wand, sorry. Okay. Pulled out a wand and
Says,
gestured in the air.
I think this was an action, and then she was, "Oh, Felix, hello.
Hello.
How did it go?"
I got a lot of fresh air. But it went fine.
I mean, more description than that. Like, what's?
It seemed enthralled by the performance to the point where it sort of stopped paying attention to the painting and paid attention to me instead. So I had to fly around a little bit to lose it.
So is it coming back in?
When I left it, it was hovering in the air, confused about the fact that I flew away quick.
Great. That's not a good answer.
That is what I
Uh,
last knew.
Well, we should go back downstairs. So she starts to turn around. And
Oops.
poor Majenko's just up there looking in, like tapping Bocce to sleep. Tick, 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 tick. Just goes back down.
Okay. Blackjack. Where are you?
All right, I'll go ahead and send a message to the Bone Slayers to that it is still on the prowl. Just keep their heads down, and if it starts moving in their direction, to try and stay out of sight and to smell. It seems to have some sense of smell too, because it was able to track or hearing. I'm assuming it's smell, but it might have been hearing.
Right. We'll
So-
stay low. Is the message response back?
It can't respond to me because they.
Oh, it
see
can't
me,
respond.
but
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
if
Fuck,
they could
message
see me, they
has
could
no response.
respond. But yeah, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I just need to let them know what's
Oh,
going
right.
on.
It's the invisibility. Yes.
Yes, still invisible.
They must be able to see you and be within range to do so. Yes. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And
But
he
they will
thinks
know
that
it's
to
blackjack.
himself, but doesn't know where you are.
Fair enough.
All right. That's your message.
Message action 1. I guess 2, 3, and 4 will head back north. So that'll be 120 feet to get back, which I think is like the edge of the map here-ish. About where the painting is, or near, or north to
Sure.
like.
Or
That
yeah.
works.
I don't know if you're going that way or just straight back.
But he would just be heading straight north, actually aiming towards Shields from Flame to try and be in contact with her if need be.
Okay.
But is just mostly keeping an eye out to see if this creature wants to leave and shoo off. We still have the option to try and intimidate it away, but if it's not hurting anybody, I'm not going to really fuck with it too much.
I'm effectively going to
Can't speak
remove
to it.
the Bone Slayers from the map for now, and the
That's fine.
initiative. Okay. Cool. So, what do we do now? Tetrakai says.
Well,
We see if
yeah.
it chooses to leave or if it tries to get back in again. I think the play right now is to lay low and try not to anger it.
All right. And yeah, I think I'll end combat here. Yeah, I'll end the encounter here. Because if, assuming Blackjack, you're just flying back over towards Shields.
Yep, flying over there and just keeping an eye to see where it goes, so I can report and intervene if need be.
How long does your invisibility last?
The invisibility lasts, I believe, 5 minutes. It is basic invisibility.
10 minutes.
10 minutes, and it lasts 10 minutes. Thank you.
Then yeah, if you're just sitting over here watching, for like 2 or 3 minutes, it's kind of meandering about, looking around. It seems lost, or it's looking for something. It like walks over to a rock and like lifts it and looks underneath.
It's so sad.
Puts the rock down.
No.
At some point,
needs
the
a
Bone
little
Slayers,
sleepover.
while it's got its back turned, the Bone Slayers kind of move further afield to get further away from it, because it seems like it might actually approach where they were, and it does in fact kind of go in their direction a bit, looks around. It seems like it's forlorn. Another couple minutes, it starts to meander its way back and sees the painting here again, and it'll kind of like move around it, like pokes at the painting with a talon. The easel falls over.
Oh.
It gets startled, and then it like picks up the easel and like tries to put it back upright, but it can't seem to get it to be steady.
It's
No.
that K-pop Demon Hunter's cat just trying.
Oh yeah.
Derpy.
Dun,
And then it seems to decide to like pick it up and like put it under one arm.
I likes it enough.
And then it starts to move back towards the door.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
What has the painting?
What happens with
What happens
The
is a
spell?
good question.
So
It is
did you
currently
actually
not
cast-
a door.
I was gonna say, did you actually cast the Ravenous spell on it? Or the Ravenous Maw, I
yeah.
think?
yes, that
I
did get
did.
cast on it.
It's a mimic.
It looks like a door. It's not a door. It depends on what the creature does to the door.
It's supposed to know it can't move. It's hostile to all creatures except the
Except
ones you've
friends.
designated. Okay, if the mimic is killed, then the door turns into a normal door. Okay.
A door which is still magically locked, but
How many
Yes.
like minutes was this? That we're just kind of standing staring at each other.
That was like 6 minutes.
Because I would have had the idea to suggest to Felix, and I say I would have because I was about to before combat ended, of like, maybe you should go down and cast that spell that makes things look broken on it. And then we'll hide up here.
I can do that.
How long does it last?
Item
though?
facade.
question.
Let me
Yeah.
look that up. The other idea I have is that I have like 4 other copies of Ravenous Portal. I could just keep this going all day.
Oh my god.
But item facade, which is on my mandolin,
you got it.
and it lasts an hour, so I could set that and leave.
Okay. Because that had been my like final idea of like maybe go down there and do that, and then we'll hide out up here. So maybe if it comes in, it might think it's gross and leave.
I'm happy to go do it, but no, I still have fly. I chose to land. I didn't dismiss my flying ability. So yeah,
If it's a potion of flight, it only lasts a minute, but you have
I-
multiple potions, I believe, right?
yes, I have another potion. I can quaff it and fly up there, touch the ceiling, make it
All
look
right, that's high.
decrepit.
Do you have multiple castings of item facade by chance?
Are you modifying the ceiling or the door? I wasn't.
the ceiling that it was transfixed by? The idea
Okay.
being is that if it happens to break through both the Ravenous Portal and the locked door, it will come inside to find the beauty it once adored, unfortunately marred.
Okay.
And it's a first level spell that I'm just casting through my mandolin. My mandolin is just like a spell focus in the same way that Char has many.
Yes, it's
And
effectively a
wand.
staff, and it
Well, I
comes with
want.
some daily charges, and that's a first rank spell, so that uses one of its charges for the day.
So yes, well, I think I have a couple of uses of this. Why were you asking?
Just worried about that glass ceiling and the things that might be able to see through it. If it's nice and pretty
The
in there, we could
moon,
double
yeah.
up on the item facade to make the whole place look decrepit and just confuse the hell out of it. Like, I was only gone for a few minutes. What happened?
Yeah, that's a
Everything's
good
ruined.
idea.
It's been 500 years.
And then we can all hide to the best of our ability.
Okay, so you're casting item facade on the ceiling. It affects an object no more than 10 by 10 by 10, but I'll let you can do a 10 by 10 section of the ceiling.
Yes.
The prettiest one.
the center point, yes. And I'll use that to sort of mar the beauty of it, and then can go back upstairs and hide with everybody else.
And mar the moon up here because that looks really pretty.
Okay, so you cast a spell damaging the ceiling. Oh yeah, you need to touch it. So you fly up.
Fly up there.
You just need to be in touch range. Play the mandolin, casting one of the spells from it, making an illusion of horrible damages, cracks in the ceiling, and then you fly back upstairs to do the same thing up there, but on the orb.
glass.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Or the glass ceiling.
I should have done the orb too.
Orb. I think what's the
Everything, just on everything.
Okay, so
I'll
the,
use 3
the
charge-
moon
I'll-
orb.
Yeah, the moon orb. I'll use I guess 3 charges. 1 for the inner ceiling, 1 for the orb, 1 for the glass dome. Make it look like the glass has been fogged over and covered in goo.
Okay.
Disgusting.
Yeah, so there's like a graffiti splatter, 10 by 10 graffiti splatter on the glass dome. The moon orb looks damaged and dull, and the ceiling downstairs has a section that is marred and cracked and broken.
Cool.
That's 3 charges from the mandolin.
I don't even know its charge budget. Yeah.
If it's
I
like a
forget.
staff, I believe it's equal to your spell level that you can, the highest spell level you can cast. So if you can cast 5th level spells, it would be 5 charges.
Okay.
Yes,
If
I
it's
think
like a
that's
staff.
correct. Yeah, it is like a staff.
Then yeah,
It's what do they call them? A coda? It's like the
That's a
musical
coda
version
weapon?
of staff. Yeah.
yes, that's exactly what it is. Coda.
Okay. Well, so that happened earlier, a little bit earlier.
Yes.
And a few minutes later, the Red Reaver approaches the door, and I guess I'll do a quick combat.
Go fight a mimic. Go murder a mimic.
I'll
So I
probably
think it's only level
immediately
5?
die.
Like
It's
basic
not
mimic.
the best of.
It's only-
All right, the mimic rolled a 10 on its initiative,
Yay.
and the Red Reaver rolled a 31. So the Red Reaver like approaches the door and I think realizes that something's wrong. The cracks in the door open up into like a big toothy maw, and it starts to like open and reach forward to bite. But the Red Reaver gets to move first. It will start by howling. Who's the die? Blackjack shields from flame. Need to do a will save.
We're at 50 feet out. We're still in range. Damn.
Yes, it's 120 feet.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I do have my Marshal's aura up. I hope that affects shields from flame.
Oh yeah, presumably.
It's a saving throw against fear. So
Okay. Yes, this is a save against fear. The mimic
Sorry.
fails on a 24.
That's okay.
Tully fails on a 30.
oof.
And shields. What's the bonus on this?
It's just a +1.
+1. Okay.
Yeah.
Didn't add it automatically, but I'll add it in.
Not a scary
Shields.
door. It's scared.
Oh, shields.
Oof.
Oh no.
19 is a crit failure. So shields is frightened 2. Blackjack is frightened 1, and the
I may
Thorn
not actually be
is-
frightened. Hang on. But oh, sorry. Continue. But I
Oh sure,
I think I
yeah.
have a thing
You
about
can
that.
unfrighten yourself if it's the case that you're not frightened anymore. You're not
Yeah.
a fighter anymore, but I don't remember if you've got anything.
That's what I'm checking for to make sure I'm not missing something like that. But yeah, it's all right.
Okay, and while you're frightened, you're also off guard to the Red Reaper. It might not matter, but
Ooh.
okay.
No.
Okay, so yeah, it lets out a terrifying roar that chills the bone. The door cowers a bit in response. And
That's fine.
the Red Reaver will then strike at the door. Clearly recognizing that this is some kind of threat. And yeah, it'll just claw at the door. That is a 42, which will crit the door.
Door's
Oh
gone.
no! Well, it crit the mimic.
I mean, it distracted it for a round, I guess.
Does it destroy the mimic and then destroy the door though?
I think it destroys the mimic. So
Yes.
that's 66 points of slashing damage. It did not destroy the mimic in one hit.
Okay.
Wow!
Okay.
What a mimic!
And that's its turn.
Angry mimic.
The mimic.
Do we hear this going on upstairs, or are we just like?
Yeah, you definitely hear the roar through the building. It like rumbles the building.
Okay.
And then you might feel a little bit of a maybe you'd have to be like downstairs probably to feel the rumble of it striking the mimic door. Grab. Nobody can grab with bite. Okay. The door will try to bite the Red Reaver.
Go door.
Eve.
That will miss on a 26. And it tries again.
Yum. It's doing its best.
18. It can't. It's just snapping at air. The Red Reaver is like 10 feet away, so it can't even quite reach. It's trying to extend its little jaws and bite at the Reaver, but it's not working. 10 is also a critical miss. The Reaver, angry, is going to... Alright, the fear would drop down again. Or wait, is that true? Yeah, it's normal fright. Okay. The Reaver will claw attack it. Strike. 34 will hit, and presumably this is enough damage to destroy... Yes, 29 points of slashing damage will destroy the mimic.
How
Ending
it turns
the
in,
combat.
back into just a door.
And the... How would I describe this? There's like an overlay of mimicness to the door that screeches a little bit and hisses as it's like the magic particles making it up kind of disintegrate, and it dematerializes, leaving behind just a normal door.
That's locked.
Assuming no one else is doing anything. Actually, yeah. Do you guys do anything in response to the sounds? Anyone, really?
We should get in some kind of a defensive, sneaky position up here in case it comes in, and then if, because there's another charge of like the group invisibility to like stay hidden in case it peeks its head up here. But it only lasts 10 minutes, so I don't want to be like, do it, and then nothing happens.
I think it's fair. Like, you should position yourself with everyone so you can do the group invisibility.
Yeah, true.
I'll maybe be at the base of the stairs with eye line to the door so that I can both warn and maybe do something about the Reaver if it comes inside.
I guess.
I have
Okay, so you want to be downstairs then?
yes, please.
Feel free to position yourself wherever.
Yeah, I'm a little bit. I'll be on that first step.
Okay. You're just on the first step, on the first floor on the eastern staircase.
Yep.
Oh, you're gonna be down there
Regan, you
alone.
move to the west side of the upstairs floor.
For now, yeah. Oh, if you're gonna be down there, though. Well, I don't want to be on the steps if it comes up. But maybe it won't come up. Oh. The steps are so long to get down, though. What do you plan on doing down there? Were you just gonna, like, tell us that it came in? Or are you gonna fight down there?
Tell you that it came in so that you can pop your invisibility, because you said you only have 10 minutes on it, was the primary reason.
Oh, yeah, Trini has the 10 minutes. I can invisible, yeah, for 1 minute. Yeah, okay, I understand. So, yeah, we're gonna position more, like, kind of...
Gremlin in me wants to cast Ravenous Portal again, and I'm trying to,
Yeah, over here with...
to quiet that energy.
So that she can cast it, and then I'll probably cast my own when it comes in, so I can make my way down. If we get into fight. Alright. But try and, like, we're gonna try and position in a way that stays out, so if it comes up the stairs, it doesn't just immediately run into us.
Okay, so you want
Yeah, in
Trini and
this
the
corner.
Maidens over here in the north.
Oh, there's the stairs. I
west
couldn't
corner.
see them.
Yes, there's another set of stairs on the west side.
Okay. Yeah, we're up in this corner, hanging out, holding
Alright.
hands.
Waiting for
waiting.
the apocalypse.
Hopefully
Blackjack.
not.
I know my invisibility is going to run out if we keep staying here, but I can cast it again a couple times, in fact. Unfortunately, I don't have a way to do that for Shield from Flame. So we're going to send a message to Shield from Flame to ask her to, I guess, try and sneak around to the other side of the building, like the north side. I know there's a cliff there. I don't want her, like, throwing herself off the cliff, but I just don't want her nearby in case this thing goes wild. Because it seems upset.
Okay, you're just like trying to whisper to her. You probably can't message her because you also can't see her.
Oh, that's... Well, it doesn't say I have to see the target.
To
But-
cast a spell on a target, you have to see them.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay, then yeah, I'll just whisper out loud, assuming she's nearby, to try and get to the north side of the building.
I don't know if I can get it to the north side. There's not much space, but I can hang out behind the stairwell.
That'll do. Just further away, just in case it decides to go wild.
Yeah, she's gonna go back, yeah, a bit, but she doesn't want to be too far. If it goes wild, she wants
That's
to help. Okay, and are you just standing there, or?
I'm gonna back up a little bit and just wait and see what it does, but yeah.
Okay.
We're just gonna have to watch. Does it
yeah,
frighten
just-
go away at some point, or am I just sitting
Yeah,
on this for a bit?
after a few moments, you feel your nerves start to calm, and you're no longer frightened. Neither is she.
And yeah, I
Alright.
think I was thinking with the fighter thing.
Oh, okay.
It's weird not being a fighter after being a fighter.
Okay, Red Reaver. Now confused a bit by the door that just attacked it. It hits the door once. You hear it rattle, or I hear the stone thump, I suppose. Looks curiously at it. Pokes at it. Jumps back. Jumps to the side. Jumps to the other side. Approaches. Lightly taps it with its fist. Scratches a bit at the door. Its claw. A few minutes pass of it doing this.
Put its hand under and rattles the door like a cat.
Your invisibility would run out if you're just on
Yep,
the
we'll
normal
just-
invisibility.
Yeah, we'll just reactivate it here. So we have another 10 minutes.
Waiting on this thing.
Yeah, after a few minutes of it being a bit confused by the door, it then tries to using a claw. It grabs at the door handle, which is like one of those kind of vertical pull bars, but it puts its like claws behind it and tries to pull, and it's not moving. Huffs angrily and uses its other claw to grab the other side and tries to pull. It notices the painting that was in its hands has fallen to the ground, and it goes over and scoops it up. Kind of looks around. And it does this, it like kind of walks around in a circle, like a short circle,
Oh no.
and then puts the painting down in the center.
Yeah.
It's gonna fucking make a nest here?
It's gonna sleep.
Damn it!
We've made a cozy little space for it.
Oh,
no.
It's so
And then it
grumpy.
sits, and then it looks at the painting.
Oh my god.
So it's kind of made a
Ew.
track, like a circular track in the ground to like frame the painting, and it set the painting perfectly in the middle, and now it's just sitting in front of it and looking at it on the ground.
We should have put the painting on your back.
We should have just not had the painting, but I was originally going with the music, but the painting was a good idea. I liked it. Oh no.
I guess you can still talk to it. It'd be like, hey, you, get out of here.
But 5 minutes pass of it sitting there looking at the painting.
Okay, this isn't gonna work.
It loves painting.
hold
You
on,
have to be
hold on.
diplomatic.
I don't do diplomacy.
I know.
One who
That's
does
why I
diplomacy is
regret giving
inside.
it to you.
for one of our plans, this is actually better. It is wrong, righter than it's wrong.
So, well,
No.
we moved it.
We did. We got it outside, which was the important thing. We just were expecting it to fuck off, and I really didn't want to have to attack it to get it to do so because it's probably going to kill us. Me.
You just have to be nice. You hear. He's like, you hear Regan's advice in your head, and then you swat it away because you're like, no, the children are wrong. I must
have a
frighten
plus
it.
2 to intimidation
Yeah.
over diplomacy.
It's like, should I
That
be
much
nice
better.
to you? No.
It's the children who are wrong about
Children
being
who are wrong.
kind.
She doesn't know. Yeah, we're just sitting in here like, I don't hear it anymore. Waiting for anyone to say anything.
I am
been
considering
a few
options
minutes.
very, very quickly. I apologize as I'm like, okay, what do I have on me that I can use right now to try and make this any more effective without putting myself immediately in harm's way?
Apparently, doors are what
That's
stops it.
Strike. I don't want to do a strike. I want to be. We're gonna yell at it. We're gonna have to go and fucking yell at it and try and scare it off.
Oh my god.
We're gonna black bear this, and we're gonna try and make ourselves look big and scary. Well, we're not actually doing that because we're still invisible, so we're actually just going to yell very loudly and try and project that kind of an image at it.
Okay. Is that what you're doing?
I think in Yotun, Blackjack is just gonna start shouting to be gone, leave this place. This place is not for you. Be gone. Take your trinket and go.
Okay. Go
Take
ahead
your
and give
pretty
me
painting.
an intimidation check. So this is a A
Now,
coercion?
In fairness, this is Yotun.
Yes.
Perhaps they just sound intimidating in Yotun. I don't know. I don't know what I'm getting at there.
I hope
So
it was-
intimidation for that. I was just kidding
yes.
mostly.
Yeah, this would be a coercion check or a coercion action. Coerce.
Yes. Is there a nice fancy thing for course?
Sure.
That'll work.
Maybe.
Yeah, I got it. Oh, you got it. Either way works. Because I actually do have that.
I'm so scared.
The reputation doesn't count it as a plus 19, so it's the same as diplomacy. Oh well, it's fine.
A 32 is a
Okay.
success.
Yep.
That's good.
It hears your shouts. It looks kind of panicked, like it's been caught doing something bad. And it kind of whimpers a bit, huffs, looks in your direction to see where did the sound come from, and then it looks down at its painting and picks up the painting and gallops away to the east.
I can't believe that worked.
Oh my gosh.
It's bad. Get out of here.
Plans within plans, layers upon layers.
This is why we had other thoughts, and this is why we thought about these things. But
I think all
Oh
of
my
our
God,
plans
that was
were
not-
used at some point.
so all of our contingencies.
It's like, just in case.
Oh dear.
God.
Well, I assume there was probably some hearing of shouting. I don't know if they could have made out the Yotun from inside.
Probably not.
Reagan just
Okay.
hears it and she's like, but then she doesn't hear anything else. So she's like, maybe.
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 Blackjack will watch it leave, and if it does seem to be leaving, once it's gone like far enough through the fog that you probably can't see it anymore, then he'll head over to the door and like knock on it to see if he can get people's attention.
Yeah, a few minutes pass. It seems to be... It's off into the fog. Doesn't seem to be returning.
Okay. I'm going to have Blackjack's invisibility will probably have dropped by that point, the second casting,
Yeah.
so he has one more today if need be, but hopefully not. And he'll like lean around the building and whistle for Shield and Flame.
Is it gone?
I think it's clear. I think so. It seemed to respond well to being yelled at. If only more people are like that. And so we'll head up to the door and we're just gonna knock on it to see if we can get somebody's attention.
Felix, you hear a knocking at the door after it's been about like 20 minutes or so.
Yeah, 20, maybe 25, just to be on the safe side.
I can't open this door because it's been magically locked and I can't dismiss that spell. So I would go get Regan.
Hello.
I'll just bring everyone down.
I think the door's for you.
I feel fairly confident that it wouldn't knock, but she walks up to the door and kind of presses against it, like, hello, like quietly, hello.
Young
What is
lady,
it?
open this door.
Oh, she turns to Felix. She's like, oh, it's Grandpa. You want to come inside? And she dismisses the lock.
Best let him in before he catches a cold.
Oh, it's Grandpa. He needs to come in.
What did you call me?
What? She
All right.
drinks her drink that she doesn't have.
Actually, yeah, if you want to go and shield the flame, let me go find the bone slayers.
Oh,
Okay.
is it gone?
I had them scatter while the creature was roaming, but it does seem to have left for now. Hopefully, for good.
Oh, good.
Yes, Blackjack seemed to scare it away. It took the painting with it.
Oh, that's nice.
Hope you're okay with
Great.
that, Shrinia. I think it's its consolation prize.
Yeah, it takes you like another 10 minutes to go find the Bone Slayers and catch up with them. They spot you first, and then the bulk of you continue. Distant steps would say, I followed the beast for a few minutes to see where it was going. It headed down into the... It seemed to be going down into the canyon.
As long as it wants to stay down there, it should be fine. It has some pretty thing to look at. Hopefully that will satisfy it. You're all okay, though?
Yes, we're all just fine. Surprised that we were able to manage this with no bloodshed.
Thought that was the goal, was not to hurt it unnecessarily, so we tried our best. And surprisingly, it worked out well. Mostly.
Oh, the most powerful warriors are ones that can win without a single drop of blood spilled. You truly are impressive.
Thank you. Let's go meet the others and see what we can do to help.
And you would return to the rest of the group. Since things seem to be safe, Tetra Kai and the Moon Maidens, new band just dropped, would gather the bodies of their fallen. And arrange them in the center here. So that's what they're working on when you return. Shields would probably help with that. And once they return, we should see about performing the rites. Yes, they will need to be returned to the ancestral plane. And the Bone Slayers will themselves say some prayers, perform like a small ritual for the dead. And once they're done, they'll actually take care of taking the corpses out to be buried. Or, not to be buried. They would need to be sent back to, what's it called? I blanked on the name.
Place we started from.
Yes, the Calamounts. The bodies would need to be returned to the Calamounts. So they would... Oh, they probably... Oh, they weren't really dead. They'll take the bodies outside and start preparing them for travel. Meanwhile, you all have our... Well, we're indebted to you. Thank you for your assistance. I was expecting this to be a lot bloodier.
Enough blood was shed, and as long as we could get the creature to leave without any further, that was our goal. Did you illusion the ceiling in here, Felix, or did that actually break?
That's an illusion.
Okay.
I would have. Yeah. Now that you mention it, I'll drop those illusions. That was a contingency in case the creature made its way back inside.
It tried to use the door, so I'm glad that Regan locked it.
I can't believe it didn't attempt to break the door.
It didn't try to break it, it just tried to
Yeah.
open it, but it
I know.
actually tried opening it, and that was impressive for that creature. Then it tried camping out front with the painting and setting up a new lair there.
Wow.
That's I had to yell at it, but I got it to shoo.
That's
So,
what you were doing.
yes. The I think it understood me well enough. Thank you for that spell as well.
You're welcome.
That seemed to work out well.
Well, now that we're here, we should be able to... Well, I doubt it will want to make territory where people already are, so as long as we remain, it shouldn't come back here anytime soon. Perhaps in the future we'll need to leave a few guardians behind to make sure that such an event doesn't come to pass again.
That seems reasonable.
Is the door not initially locked? They just leave it open and then they leave? Do you leave it
The
open?
door to the House of the Moon does not lock. It is open to all
Oh,
dream.
I see. You need to magically lock it.
Yes, you were able to magically seal it, but it's not an actual
understand.
locking door.
I thought they're just like, yeah, we didn't lock it. Oops. All right, I
It's
understand.
that kind of
Like,
place.
you come in
People
and
trust
out.
each other.
Yes. All right. Well, that makes sense.
And speaking of being open to travelers, we're more than welcome to host you. You said you were here for the Truth Speaker, were you not?
Yes. Hopefully,
Well,
when they show up in a few days, they'll have the time to speak with us.
Yandri, you last saw the speaker not too long ago, yes? Yes, ma'am. I saw him only 1 moon ago. Shall I go fetch him? Yes, I think that would be best. If you don't mind staying here a few nights, I'm sure he'll be back soon then.
Thank you.
Hopefully sooner.
Happy to stay and help how we can clean up the place until they get here.
This duty falls to me now, so I can manage that much myself. You've already done more than enough for us.
I don't imagine we have anything else to do while we wait besides help, so if we can be of service, we're happy to do so.
Let me, I should probably offer you a gift. One moment. And she will, like, set her pack down and go rifling through it for a moment. Let's do that. Sure. She will produce a very fine-looking star knife. This one is made of sterling dawn silver,
Ooh.
and it is etched with runes.
Ah.
It is a +2 greater striking, returning, called dawn silver star knife.
Oh, how fun.
And anyone can take it. Feel free.
I'm letting you two take a look and see if you want it first. I'm default weapons guy, so I would take default weapons, but if you have use for it, please enjoy.
I don't think I personally have.
Yeah, this is not this. I think this one's
I feel
you.
like this is better for someone who has any strength at all.
It's
I guess
for
thrown is
Just
dex
finesse.
specifically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Thrown is
not.
dex weapons.
Is my dex like? It's +4.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's what
Pretty
mine
good.
is.
I guess I could take this for now, and then if
It
I don't
wouldn't
end up
hurt to
using
have
it,
a
someone else can
weapon.
have it.
Just in case he's, and this one, it's a called weapon, so you can actually call it to your hand, and then when you throw it, it's returning as well.
Oh,
you get it
that's
back.
nice. Yeah,
So-
I'll take this for now
Go for it. Go for it. I've got
because I
I've
just have
got
my
so many weapons.
claws.
I have too many weapons. I can't use all of them. I
I'm
have so
too
many
far
weapons. I
away.
don't have enough hands.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
so after proffering it, you all look to each other, and Regan steps up and takes the star knife.
Oh my god, the price on
The maidens and I will clean the space, but yes, you're more than welcome to stay here with us for the night. Make this place as you would your home. And she and the other moon maidens bow, and they would get to cleaning. The Bone Slayers, let's see. Since you're going to be here for a day or two, Distant Steps returns, and if you do not mind, we will shepherd the bodies back to the Callow Mounds. We'll ride as fast as we can and return as quickly as possible, if that is not a problem for you.
Here until we have a chance to meet with the truth speaker. So we won't go anywhere until we return.
Very well. Good tidings to you.
Safe
And
travels.
he will leave. They will load up the horses. And they'll ride off with the bodies. All right, you did it. Let's see. Where's my respect points? You get some number of respect points. And the bonus
27
for
respect points for keeping it alive. Nice.
you get some bonus respect points for keeping it alive. I am blind and I forgot to write it down, so I'll look it up later. But you get some amount. Cool. What would you guys like to do with the evening? You have some downtime. It's only like 9 a.m. at this point.
What a good night. Time to sleep. Good night, everyone.
You got up at 7, you did some shenanigans at 8, and now it's like a little after 9.
Yeah. I mean, I've still got this book to read, but I can't read it anymore, so that's kind of a problem. But other than that,
Yeah, I guess I get to do some reading, and I'm sorry, in my mind that took a lot longer than an hour.
I mean, it took longer in real time than it took in game time, so
Truly.
Yes. Well, that's because in the real-time version is like you're constantly going into slow-mo mode.
Oh no.
Oh, what did you just
Starting
crit
from
miss?
the
Did you
camp
throw it at
Oh,
blackjack?
no, I'm
Oh.
I'm just like trying to see what my stats on this are.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I'm just
It's
experimenting.
martial.
She tosses
it's
it.
It's a martial
Yeah.
weapon, so Reagan's not trained, which is
Yeah,
why the
true.
roll is
That's
so
the
low.
problem.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Reagan picks it up, like
It's like
tries to like aim it a little bit, throws it, it just like thuds into the ground.
she's like,
in front of her.
"Ah, what's a
I can
weapon?"
maybe I'll spend some time helping Reagan practice with that. I don't know if Reagan actually wants to pick up martial weapon training, but could be done with a general feat.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind it. My current only other weapon that's not magic is claws, which isn't.
Nothing. It ain't nothing.
Yeah.
You're already trained in that at least.
Look at that, 18 for 39. I gotcha.
Yeah.
Wait, what does the
why would you
damage
scratch me
do?
like this?
I don't think if I just rolled. Oh boy, the damage is rough. Yeah, 7. All right. So this
Oh.
it might be worth it.
If you're not trained in that, I could help.
Ooh. I would accept help for this. It's a new skill. It's the knowledge of the hand instead of the brain.
Then come. We will need a bit more space. And
Okay.
she will lead you outside to do some Star Knife practice.
And Majenko at some point will find me again. Like,
Oh,
where
yeah.
did he go?
Yeah, I guess
There
after
he
some time he
is.
sees you walking outside and flies down. Oh, I was worried. But when
Oh.
I saw that thing run away,
Oh, thank goodness that it all worked out because I did not want to fight that.
me neither. But I probably could have beat it.
She gives him a look and then pats him on the head like, I bet you could have.
He nods proudly. Okay, you spend some time then practicing with Tekrakai. What's anybody else doing with the day? You can have 8 hours of downtime.
I've got another growing stash of unknown items that I would love to figure out what they are.
Sure.
Place.
Yeah, you guys can do any IDing as part of this as well. That doesn't have to eat into your downtime because unless you're doing 8 hours of
Well,
IDing.
that's the thing, is that like I wanna figure out what my regular, totally normal horde is. But yeah, I'll also spend some time reading, getting another 8 hours on the book.
Okay. Blackjack.
I suppose some reading or attempting to read would be good. Maybe I can just ask somebody here if they know how to speak Jotun, so I can just learn it.
I believe you already asked, and no one knew.
I don't think they do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we're just gonna try and figure it out ourselves. And try and remember that little bit of language that we knew for just a brief moment in time, like an hour ago, that has just fucking vanished out of my mind.
I'll give you a +1.
You knew how to be grumpy in Jotun. I feel like that's just your personality coming through.
Let's see if it stuck at all.
I mean, probably not. This is a whole +15 with the bonus you give. Oh, I guess it's secret, so you can find out.
Oh, right. Chart. That looks like a regular success. Yes, that is a regular success.
Okay. So I think that means I can read, I can do 4 hours of reading in an 8-hour day.
Yes.
So we'll just go ahead and use 4 charges. It's going to spam the thing.
Whee!
Because for some reason, unlike everyone else's, it puts the whole thing in there when I
Yeah.
use it. I don't know why. Yeah. That's why it was just
custom item, I guess. But I made the other ones, and I copied this one from the other. I don't know.
I don't
Boundaries
know.
weird sometimes.
Yeah. It's fine. It works. It's just spam.
Okay.
So yeah, we're down to 44 of 56 charges.
Cool. In that case, yeah, that day will pass. Oh, if you wanted to do any IDing, let me do that real quick. Yeah, what are you trying to identify? You might be muted if you're talking.
I muted again, yes. I'll start with this cool grasshopper pin.
Yeah. Let's see. That is the checks. Give me a roll.
Let's give this one a...
The Arcana, Nature, Religion, or Occultism.
Yeah, the occultism is the best.
Yeah, you're not quite sure. It's a talisman of some kind, but exactly what it does is beyond you.
Cool. We'll try again another time. How about this unusual substance?
That would be an alchemy, so crafting.
There's only one button to press. This one's easy.
Unsure, some kind of concoction. It's probably meant to be imbibed.
Have this.
True. Actually, no. You can see inside the vial, it is some kind of cloudy red mist it's probably meant to be inhaled.
Interesting. Cool.
This little eyeball thing.
Anything could be an eyeball.
Check what this is.
This is how my success rate for identifying items goes.
So this is a wooden coin with an eye on it. It's clearly magical, but again, you're not sure.
Cool. Moving on to this weird belt I found.
Let's ID the belt. Arcana nature, religion, or occultism. No idea. It's a cool belt, though. This belt has various red rubies or other kinds of red gems embedded in black leather, but no idea. It's a magical belt.
Last 2 unknown items. We'll get it done quick.
That is the same concoction as the other. It's some kind of red mist in a vial. Probably meant to be inhaled.
And yeah, the last item.
You take a look at that totally normal horn one more time.
The horn.
This is crafting.
One day it's gonna happen.
The horn. Stay the day.
Well, you're at least convinced that it probably is magical now that you're taking another look at it, but you know, you're not sure. Here, I'll update the name.
Magical.
Probably magical horn. It is no longer the totally not magical horn.
Totally normal horn. Squints. Probably magical horn.
Thank you for this latest episode of Felix Can't Identify Items.
You're welcome.
Oh.
Sorry, that was a lot of very bad rolls overall.
Better now than during the combat.
Yes.
True.
You got the
We
roll
didn't
that
have the
mattered.
combat.
Exactly.
Yay. Okay, anybody else wanted to do anything that day outside of downtime?
My son is training. Training
Alright,
my
cool.
body, which is untrained.
The next day
fully.
is much the same. The maidens managed to get the hall all cleaned up and nice looking. Tekrakai is willing to continue training you. You're getting much better at it. You think after today you'll probably be good enough to throw. You're kind of playing catch with the she's got some training star knives on her. And so you're practicing with the training star knives first, and that was all of yesterday. You're getting good at the throwing motion, so now she's giving you some real star knives to throw. You find a bottle tree and are chucking these at the bark of the bottle tree. And yeah, that'll be how your day goes, and by the end of it, you are trained specifically in Star Knife.
Yeah, Star Knife trained. I'm Star Knife
I
certified.
think I can do that. I think I can add...
Just Star Knife.
Can I add Star Knife? Oh, I can't add Star
Simple
Knife.
weapon plus Star Knife. Yeah, there it is. All right, that should
there
be
you
a lot better.
All right.
I'm gonna end up throwing it at blackjack again.
Well,
'Cause I think
give it a
he's-
shot. Your
I'm gonna
claw swipe
get
did a
ya.
whole 1 point damage, so.
Oh, it almost rolled a 1. That'd be funny. Well, that seems like a
That
better
would be
number.
funny.
Plus 21.
Oh yeah, that's much
Throw
more
the
likely to
plus
hit something.
6. Yeah.
Oh, wait,
And look,
so
I can
don't
call
look
it
at
from most places.
Yeah.
Okay. And late that evening, the Bone Slayers would return.
All right, I need to read some more if we're spending the next day here.
And yeah, if you're reading, go ahead and do your reading.
We'll just do the plus 14
But yeah, what is the damage?
standard because it's been a day since he remembered the Yotun he might have had. So the memory fades.
That is a success, so you can get your
Cool.
half reading for 4 hours of reading.
Let's try not to spam it this
Ignore
time.
this.
Just go in here and make it 40. Not a big.
Wow.
Rolling some practice damage.
That's the best I'm ever going to do with this weapon.
Yeah,
that's
you've
solid. That's good.
maxed all of the dice, yes.
It's a 12. All right, cool.
4, 4, 4. Felix, are you doing any reading?
I did my reading for the day.
Okay.
If you're looking for another activity for me to do, I would try to learn a little bit about the building. Like, the orrery up top looked really cool when I was there for 3.5 seconds before running downstairs.
Okay. Do you want to talk to the Moonmains about it, or are you just like looking at it and determining how it works? Or
I would talk with the Moonmains if they're like free and available. I don't want to. They're busy. I don't want to interrupt them, but they also know the history of this place. And I'm interested in how the orrery works. What they can tell me.
one of the Moon Maidens, Mava, I think, will should like they're not doing that much once the place is clean. It's basically already ready for the other members of the Qua to appear when they do. And so she tells you a little bit about the history of the building, how it was here a long time ago. It predates even the Thrall Keepers. How it was built by a wandering cleric of Desna, or follower of Desna, for the purposes of having prophetic dreams. And once a year, all of the Qua returns to take turns resting in the building to receive their yearly dream. Do I remember anything about the dreams and what they do?
Was this place special to the cleric who was wandering, or they looked upon the spot and said, "Here I will build this temple"?
This hill was merely a good place with which to view the moon and the stars. When
Can't disagree.
those, I believe that when that priest rested here on this hill, they themselves had a prophetic vision with one of Desna's avatar is not the right word. Agent isn't quite the right word. Basically an agent. One of Desna's servitors. And we've been... our Qua has continued this tradition and had their own prophetic dreams in the many years since. It is possible to ask the spirit questions and receive useful answers. Herald is the right word. Thank you, Ido, in the chat. The Herald provides us with guidance for the coming year.
Sounds like an incredibly special place.
Yes, it is the most holy place for our Qua, and we are glad that it is no longer being defiled by that creature.
The creature can leave you alone and find some other place to nest.
I was going to say, if it wasn't for the wanton murder, the creature was appreciative of the beauty of this place, at least. Just needs to find a different beautiful place.
Yes, it is not the creature's fault that it causes so much destruction. It is just how it is. I'm glad it has not returned yet. And
You think it will?
may it not. Once it sees that people have settled in here again, I doubt it will return. But after seeing what it did to my sisters, can't help but still be worried about it.
With good reason.
They would explain to you as well some of the other features of the building, like the orrery is used to track the current positions of the stars and the planets. There was that enlarged star knife on that back wall. That's actually a clock that they manually adjust. And when the last of the Lyran Qua leaves for the season, they set it to the current date. Basically, anytime somebody comes to stay in the temple, they set it to the current date, so you can kind of see who was here last. As this is a building meant for travelers, and it's usually only updated by the Shwanti because they're the only ones here.
Right. Tracks. Well,
And
this is
kind
a
of a
holy site
signal
to the
for-
Shawanti. Is it, like, only usable? Like, how many other kinds of people up here would come by, even? Or is there any historical record of anybody else coming by besides the Shawanti?
We are unsure of the exact nature of the one who consecrated this site, but there have been occasional travelers. Other followers of Desna have chanced through these lands, some Varisians, mostly.
Surprised that any of them would want to make their way all the way out here. You're
Song of
friendly
the Spheres
people in general,
calls
but
all sorts.
Hmm?
The Song of the,
The Song of
Spheres
the
calls all
Spheres.
sorts.
interesting. I'm not familiar with the Song of the Spheres, but I admit my religious studies are lacking.
You're more familiar with it than you know.
If you say so.
Does that
He
ring
lets
any
that
bells
sit
for
perfectly.
me?
Just I'm letting that go right over his head. Like,
It goes over both of our heads. I don't think either of us get it.
Goes over my head too.
Wee.
none of us are religious. Again, how do we do this every time?
Is it a religion thing?
It's related to
Yes.
Desna, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus 14 religion. Ooh, level.
I mean, I guess
Hey.
it's also a kind of
Whatever.
scientific
Whatever.
thing, sort of, but
It's
that's more
better
in the
than
future.
Blackjack's +2 religion, so.
Yeah, where's my science category?
That's in Starfinder.
Ah, we don't have science yet. We just have our.
We've got some years before we get to the Starfinder campaigns.
10,000 years.
Bring me there right now.
And next
Um,
party, all paladins. Just nothing but religious characters. Hardcore.
Clerics, paladins, who else
Lawful good
loves
only.
religion?
Shaman.
Lawful good or chaotic evil only. Run.
Anti-paladins count as paladins for this?
Yeah.
this purpose?
You must have a god. You must love your god, and you must know a lot about religion.
Yes.
Okay. And then early in the morning of Oath Day the 10th, the Moon Maiden who left, whose name is Yandri. I have their names written down because I forget.
Ah.
And I did put on the tokens. Yandri returns with an old man in tow. He is a gaunt older gentleman, a little bit hunched He's clearly had some years. His eyebrows are white. His hair is fully white. He's like very much bald on top, but the sides are still like medium length and kind of shoot backwards. Very straight. He's wearing good set of like travel leathers. He's got a wand, like a twisted, gnarled wooden wand on one side, and a star knife at the other. And he's just got like a very severe expression on his face as he approaches the building. Let's see what it looks like here. He's also got like a teal
Oh, he's severe.
scarf.
That's my kind of dude.
He's not
I like this
not
guy.
Greshey adjacent.
Oh, he's very grushy in the face.
A little bit. I dig it.
But yeah, you Tekrakai speaks with him a bit outside and then brings him in. Oh, I forgot to say, but the Bone Slayers would not stay at the House of the Moon with you. There's clearly like an awkwardness between them and the Moon Maidens. They voluntarily stay in a vale nearby. And they ask you to come get them when you're ready to leave.
Oh, very well.
Sorry, I just remembered that when I saw them there. I'm like, they're not supposed to be here.
You out.
Leave.
Be gone from this place. Take your trinket and go.
Tekrakai sees you all assembled here downstairs. My friends. This here is Akram, our truth speaker. He steps forward. I've heard you've done a lot for our little temple here.
Only what was necessary, and thankfully it all went well. We were able to secure this place for all the Moon Maidens once again.
I see, and you were quite efficient at this, I am told.
We managed to lure the creature out of the building without bloodshed, and convinced it to dwell somewhere else.
He nods sagely. The entire time he's like his eyes are narrowed. He's staring daggers at you.
Gosh.
He's like watching the movements of your lips. He's analyzing every aspect of your face. It feels a bit intense to be stared at like this. But once you're finished speaking, he nods. And I am told you have some need of me in particular.
We're hoping to gain your endorsement for our actions here, and in any other help that we might lend, so that we might earn our reputation for being true and honest with you and your people.
And have you been true and honest with me and my people?
I think we have.
He glares
Yes?
at you and then like looks at Blackjack and Regan. And then back to his eyes that settle on Blackjack. Then why the masks?
Plural?
Which masks?
Regan, that's
Well,
just
sorry,
Regan.
Mask.
Excuse me, this
Singular.
is my face.
Singular mask. He wouldn't have said masks. That's me misspeaking.
No, you're fine.
Then why the mask?
It's a tradition. I keep my identity to myself and to my companions. in a similar way that your people have asked us to earn your trust before we may be able to seek the information that we are needing, I reveal my identity to the people who have earned my trust. And with no offense, we have just met, and I do not trust you yet.
And you mean our quas no ill will?
None. If anything, we come to you asking for help.
We are simply trying to save our home.
He smiles. Well then, I am more than glad to speak for you. You need the Sun Shaman's aid, yes?
Yes.
He will listen to me and what I have to say. I will accompany you.
We appreciate this aid most greatly. Thank you.
He nods. And Tekrakai bows. You're more than welcome to stay here at the house as long as you wish.
We thank you for your hospitality, but we also don't want to waste Akram's time. And I feel like our next destination is back at the Sun Qua. Now you get me confused with
We need to return to Flameford.
Flameford. Thank you.
And if, of course, if you have anything that you must do while you're here, Truth Speaker, we will wait on you. But we would like to leave as soon as we can. Within reason.
There is no need. I am ready to go.
All right.
I will go fetch the Bone Slayers and start getting the saddles ready for on our horses.
Oh, does he need a horse? Do you need a horse? Did he come here on a horse? Did you come here on a horse?
I came here on one of their horses. You may continue to use it, sir. Then I will continue to use it.
Okay. Well, he has a horse.
Then we'll thank the Moon Maidens for their hospitality and pack up shop.
Akram would lay a hand on Tekrakai's shoulder and would nod solemnly at her. Just believe in yourself. You will do all right at this role. Yes, sir. And he will then follow Blackjack out the door.
All right. So we'll head over to the Vale where the Bone Speakers are, and we'll gather things up and get ourselves ready to go. And move.
Whee!
All right. So early in the morning on Gosrin 10th Oath Day, our heroes gain the approval of the Truth Speaker Akram and head south. For my purposes, where are you planning on going?
How many points do we have?
That's really it. Is if we feel like
yes.
that between our act here and assistance and Akram's vouching for us, that we can get the I forget his name. I have it written down.
The Sun
someplace.
Speaker?
Yeah,
Okay.
Chief Rediclar.
Oh,
Is that
sure.
right? Yes.
Yes,
if
Chief
we can
Rediclar.
speak, if we think that he will be willing to share the information that we seek about, it's in my notes here too, someplace. The claws, was it claws? Shadow claws or something? Dark claws?
It's the Sun Speaker who has that information, not the Chief.
Okay, so the Sun Speakers who we need to speak to. Even better.
Yes.
Because the Chief didn't seem very fond of us, so
No.
he'll go and speak with us. But if we can get the Sun Speaker to speak with us at this point, it'd be fine to head back to Flameford directly. If he's not willing to, there is always that trial of the totem we can try and see if that pushes us up over the top.
There's
We
the-
could also detour to the feeding grounds, but I think it's best to let Akram not necessarily have to join us for that. That seems like a
And there's
unnecessary
the
detour for him.
Chimera tech
We could go all the way back for the Chimera.
all the
That's
way
true.
back down there. So there's options.
Feels like
It is.
Flameford is the good intermediate goal because that gets us to the totem challenge,
Mhm.
and we can do that and then see where we stand.
Regan groans. The one challenge he's like, oh, I'd rather be in the worm stomach than whatever this is.
Sorry, I'm looking for the amount of respect points you're supposed to get. So that you can know. Where's there? Where is it? Am I just blind? I know you get respect points for this event.
No, you don't. You get no
Yeah.
respect. We went through all of that effort to
Yeah.
keep that thing
They
safe
don't
and
care.
alive, and they are just like, oh, well, thanks. Eh.
Reveal they would have
Uh,
respected us more had we killed it.
Yeah, they're actually so stupid for not killing it.
You realize that thing murdered 7 of my sisters, and you thought I wanted it alive? No, get that thing fucking dead and out of here.
Yeah, I said that, but that's not what I meant for you to do.
I know what I said, but you should know what I mean. Come on.
Gosh.
Like
Ah, there we
someone's
go.
gonna tell the truth.
Okay. Oh, well, that's the inverse.
So the true speakers have visited the gaslighters.
Yeah. It's like these people aren't telling the truth at all.
What's going on?
Maybe we don't get points, and we would just lost points instead if we had killed it?
Uh,
I don't know. You said reverse. That's the only way I think that works.
for some reason, I'm just. Oh,
This
There
is
we
the
go.
house where they tell the truth, and we have to find the equivalent house where they always lie.
Oh. Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
okay. That's a total of 4 points.
Hey,
Okay.
So we're up to
gain,
16.
So you're
Six-
up to 16.
Alright, we need
So
4 more at
The
least.
trial of the totem might not be enough.
Especially if I'm there.
Hey,
Not gonna be enough.
we'll see.
If I die,
Yes,
I'll be
that is for
mad at everyone.
yeah, getting rid of the Red Reaver, involving the Moon Maidens in your plan, though they didn't actually do anything specific, for not killing the Red Reaver, and for overall succeeding in getting the not lying to the truth speaker.
Oh, that's an option.
I mean, he asked me a specific question. I had to think, like, do I tell him that I'm just wearing it out of habit, or
I thought your answer was pretty good.
it was truthful? I mean, he
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
like, this is the reason. There's a basis for it, and honestly, he doesn't know you yet. So maybe in time. Probably not.
For a second, when Jason misspoke, I thought he was like, mask is in metaphorical, and I was like, oh my god, we're getting
No.
real deep here with Reagan, and I'm like thinking
I-
about it.
I hadn't meant that.
Are you
no.
wearing, Reagan?
It was that's really funny. I was like, damn. I don't know what to
I
say
mean,
to
I
this.
suppose we could
What about
ask
all of your
Akram.
personas?
We could ask Akram if he wants to go with us to check out the worm situation if we want to shore up our points first.
I will
But like I
follow
said,
you
I
where
just
you
don't want to.
lead.
Oh god.
I mean, that doesn't sound like a no, at least.
I'm
He
no
seems fine.
I am no stranger to danger.
Ooh. He does have all those weapons.
It's true.
It's true. He does have a couple weapons, so Well, do we want to check out the worm then? Maybe that's a better place to head first, and then we'll go to Flameford.
The
Following
worm
our
or the
encounter?
chimera works for me.
Yeah, let's do Flameford via worm.
You want to do worm? Okay. I was
One of
just
us
gonna say like
dies, we die.
we still got to figure out a strategy for that. We'll figure that out at some point.
We have
but-
a week to talk about it.
All right. In that case, you decide to head southwest towards the feeding grounds in search of the ancient Cinder Maw to recreate an old legend in the belly of the beast.
Or
Tune
die
in next
trying.
week. Find out what happens on Third Action. Ooh.
There's going
thanks
to
for
be a
joining us.
forewarning in advance.
True. If you got any Vor fans in your life, tell them about next week's episode.
It's gonna be
I was
good.
going the opposite way.
It's gonna be
warning, but
so much fun. So much
We're
fun.
gonna get descriptions of all the senses. There's gonna be a worm. Someone might die. Maybe
If
not.
you've got the inverse, if you're not a fan of mastication, spit, acid burning you alive, devouring generally, then
Worm.
you might
Yes.
want to miss next week. But if you do, I'll be really sad. You don't want me to be really sad, do you?
You'll just be such
Alright.
a sad Red Reaver.
Well, I just want you to stop.
Get out of here, Red Reavers. Bye. Good night. Have a lovely evening.